Just a quick one. If you receive a letter from Vodafone claiming that they're faster and lower than BT, right, always do your research, because I did my research and found this.
So here we go then, major update over 9p pay per mile car tax calls in England. Now I'm not sure at this point if they're just trolling the people of the UK, seeing how far they can push us, how far down they can pull our pants while they rump us up the backside.
He was so nice, did an x-ray, and he was like, you don't need a root canal. He's a root canal specialist, and he was like, you do not need a root canal. I was like, well, what do I need? He was like, you just need one fill-in. I cannot believe... I mean, imagine if I just paid out that money to those people. I feel like they're just, like, ripping people off.
Starting next month, get ready to pay to get online. Yes. The government is pushing a brand new £25 monthly Wi-Fi tax. They say it's to fund digital infrastructure. But let's be honest, this is just another bill families don't need.
Are dodgy pricing practices quietly becoming part of daily life? This includes everything from food, travel, and everyday services. Let's dive into some of the biggest rip-offs frustrating people across the country.
Hi guys, I've just been in Tesco. It's £4.20 for fly spray, £4.20, £5.20 for orange juice, robbing bastards, and £5.5 for a few cans of Coke.
Imagine the decent flat you could afford if landlords weren't rinsing your rent.
Look at this changing room, man. This shower is better than my place at home, and I pay £870 in rent. Jeez!
Has anyone seen this article? UK household risks £200 fine for binning toothpaste tubes ahead of new bin rules. I'm not laughing. I'm not. Under a Labour Party government shake-up, households in England will be given 4 containers and 4 bins amid a push for net zero. Is this for real? 4 bins? Where am I putting 4 bins? I've got no garden. So it's going to be on the pavements. Okay. UK households face £200 fine for binning toothpaste tubes ahead of new bin rules. They're concerned about toothpaste tubes.
Charity shops used to be affordable, but lately their pricing's gone mad. Broadband companies promise more for less, yet their speed and plans say otherwise.
Just a quick one. If you receive a letter from Vodafone claiming that they're faster and lower than BT, right, always do your research, because I did my research and found this. See, you see that actually it's not $36.99, it's actually $31.99. It was $35.99, and the download speed is actually 74 megabits, not 67 megabits, and a guaranteed speed of 34. So watch out, because Vodafone will lie and scam you. Okay, I made a mistake. It's $33.99, not $35.99. My bad.
We've cancelled Sky. As of yesterday, we finally cancelled it. As you can see, we've got 31 days, but our final bill was £188.45. What they actually didn't tell us is that our contract had actually run out, so it was going up to £165 a month. So I'm glad we cancelled that. I'm going to look at new broadband and probably Now TV and maybe a Fire Stick or something. So yeah, thank you for all your comments, and I can't believe how many of you were shocked at how much we were paying. I thought that was quite average, but clearly not. So thank you for that insight. So I'm glad we've got that down now.
If you wonder why Brits avoid the dentist, here's exactly why.
Do you know how Americans always roasting Brits about having bad teeth? Well, this is the reason why. Nearly £80 bloody for a small fill-in. Just one small fill-in. 80 quid. This is why we don't go to the dentist. And that's not including the £30 they charge you for the appointment to tell you that you need £80 worth of treatment. So that's over 100 quid. Just for a small filling, because the rest of my teeth are fine.
So I have come on here to have a little rant. So I went to see a dentist in Exeter, South Lawn Dentists, okay? They're a My Dentist group, or part of that group. I went to see them because I had a bit of a toothache. And it was quite random because I'd quite fancied having a few veneers or composite bonds. And I woke up in the morning and I had this blooming toothache. So I went along to the dentist and they looked up and told me that I needed to pay £100 to see the dentist. Okay. And then I needed a root canal. So I had to have a root canal on my tooth over here and I needed 2 fillings. And for the privilege of having that done, it was going to cost me over £2,000. Couldn't tell me when they could do it, but that was that. Anyway, I left there and I was feeling a bit like, that's a lot of money, isn't it? Over £2,000 to have your teeth done. That's ridiculous. So I was speaking to a client of mine and she advised me to go to another dentist down in Exmouth. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So I go down to this dentist in Exmouth today. Went down for a consultation with this lovely, lovely dentist in Exmouth. He was so nice. Did an x-ray. And he was like, you don't need a root canal. He's a root canal specialist. And he was like, you do not need a root canal. I was like, well, what do I need? He was like, you just need 1 filling. I cannot believe. I mean, imagine if I just paid out that money to those people. I feel like they're just like ripping people off. It's just, we're in the wrong profession. We need to be dentists. What the hell is that about? Over £2,000. Has anyone else had this issue?
Online shopping apps are full of sneaky rip-offs just like this one.
Guys, if you're thinking about buying the 3 items for 9 OP deal on AliExpress, don't do it.
Hey, AliExpress, this doesn't look like 90p.
Paper mile tax? What another pointless charge is this now?
So here we go then, major update over 9p pay per mile car tax calls in England. Now I'm not sure at this point if they're just trolling the people of the UK, seeing how far they can push us, how far down they can pull our pants while they rump us up the backside. Because this is just another tax on the working class and the motorist. So the government have decided it's not enough for us to pay our road tax or road fund licence fee, whatever you want to call it. It's not enough that we pay ULEZ charges, clean air zone charges, drive through the tunnel charges, all of the other bollocks charges that they want to charge us. They now want to charge us per mile, pay per mile. And yes, we could have guessed that this little cretin, Sadiq Khan, is behind the whole scheme in London. As you can see here, Sadiq Khan set to introduce £2 pay per mile tax to drive in central London. That could cost £40 for a round trip. Now, us conspiracy theorists predicted this ages ago, months ago, years ago. But no, we was all told we're barking mad. And now look, it's literally in the news. It's coming for us.
Maybe adding smart price on the label magically changes the product.
The people that don't believe this is the same product, just look. Calories are the same. The ingredients exactly the same. It's exactly the same label, but just a different colour. Look, nutrition's the same, warning's the same, ingredients is the same, storage is the same. Everything. The Asda one is 79p and the smart price is 55.
Here's another pointless tax people don't need.
Starting next month, get ready to pay to get online. Yes. The government is pushing a brand new £25 monthly Wi-Fi tax. They say it's to fund digital infrastructure, but let's be honest, this is just another bill families don't need. You're already paying for broadband. You're already paying for data. Now they want you to pay again, whether you use it or not. Imagine pensioners who barely touch the internet. Imagine students already drowning in debt. Imagine parents scraping by on weekly budgets. Every single one of them forced to hand over £300 a year for Wi-Fi they never asked for. Meanwhile, MPs enjoy free perks, free internet, free everything, all on your taxes. Different rules for them, different reality for us. This isn't progress, it's punishment. First it was your roads, then your healthcare, now even your internet. Britain in 2025, pay up or get left offline. What do you think? Is this fair, or is it just theft? How much more are ordinary people supposed to take before enough is enough? If this is the future, then it feels less like digital advancement and more like digital extortion.
Pensioners getting hammered once again. Well, truth be told, everybody's being screwed with this one. If you've got a water meter, since April the 1st, your bills have likely gone up 47%. 47% increase was agreed by Ofwat. Now, in the small print, what they said was they could put your bills up between 21 and 47%. And then in there, it said, depending on whether you've got a water meter. Now, I don't know about you, but the way I read that was if you've got a water meter, that means your price is likely to go up 21%. And if you haven't got a water meter, they're likely to put it up 47%. Well, I wasn't happy with either of those things, but there's nothing much you can do about it. You just have to take it on the chin. I've got a water meter in this property, and today my water bill arrived. 47% increase. So they're not wasting any time, are they? They need a bit more money. And what my question is, for those people on a pension, those people on low incomes, where the hell do they think people are going to get an increase, an extra 47%? This is for water, right? This stuff, water, is like oxygen.
Oops, it doesn't end there. Here's another one for you.
Well, they've kept this one very quiet. A new grocery tax will be in force from the 1st of January next week, 2025. And we're all going to be fucking paying for it. This scheme will charge retailers and manufacturers based on their packaging materials and usage. It has quietly been passed into legislation as part of the UK's waste reduction and net zero strategy. Bollocks. Government is expecting an average of 85% of these costs to be passed on to the consumers. This also means that some places it will be 100% of the fucking cost. And here's the mad thing, Rishi Sunak and his government thought of this idea, created it, but then scrapped it because they deemed it too expensive to implement to the general public and businesses. Dozy old fucking Rodney here has stole the idea, revamped it, and implemented it into law all within fucking 6 months.
If you're blind, you get half off. This rip-off never stops.
Did you know all British people have to buy TV licenses from here just to watch TV, or they could go to jail? Is that not unfair?
Here's how he found a clever way to dodge the garden bin fee. If this is green energy, is it really sustainable or just costly?
This is charge number 3 on a 300 mile journey. So I charged on the way here, like before I started, cost me 50 quid, set off, done 100, just over 100 miles, had to charge again, another 50 quid, just stopping again. I've got just over 100 miles, just under 100 miles left, and I've had to charge again. It just took a £55 pre-auth, but EV Point was the easiest one to use. Some of the others have been a bit difficult. But the moral of the story is, yes, get an electric car if you're just going to do local trips. Do not get an electrical car to do from Newcastle to Kent and back again, because it's cost me £300 return trip, which is ridiculous. They're all right for charging at home on your own pod points, cost 10-15 quid a charge, but when you're paying £50 a charge because you're on a motorway, it's just taking the piss, mate. Anyway, that's me over and out.
Hey, anyone else in the UK gets scammed by the newspaper The Sun? This place is an absolute shithole. I mean, it took 15 minutes just to get the key, and that's standing in front of the lady. And during those 15 minutes, I heard 8 complaints. One being black mold, another one saying that it hasn't been cleaned. So that already kick-started it. As you can see, everything's run down. This is supposed to be go-karts, and then it's supposed to be mini golf. This is still used as a bull. but everything is just dirty. I mean, I'll post a video later of us entering our room. It's just dirt on the inside, dirt on the outside. Guys, don't fall for this scam, and I'll put the name of the place below. Peace.
Have you had times where you felt overcharged and prices just didn't make sense? This can sometimes show how unfair everyday pricing has become across the UK. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments.